Hey, welcome to this episode of Mark Menendez Bass TV. I've got a Chamber of Commerce day. High and blue, even got an old ugly east wind. I'm gonna show you how to catch these fish on days like today. When it's your only day off and you get one of these on a Saturday, I'm gonna show you how to catch more bass on Mark Menendez Bass TV.
We don't always get to pick the weather as anglers. More often than not, we have to play the hand we're dealt. Mark is back to famous Lake X. With all the changing conditions, Mark may have to move away from the power fishing that he loves and start off with a more finesse approach, targeting small holes in the grass.
That sounds great. You grab a worm. All right. Just looking for some holes in the grass. Place fish may be trying to bed. Shade is a big key on days like today, whether it's under a dock or where a tree is over at a boat dock or whatever you've got. Shade is important. So in this grass, I'm looking for holes. This is some old school type fishing for me. As a kid, I would take a spinning rod and learn how to fish different techniques. And so on high bluebird days, I back down to 8-pound test line. This is Garmin Panoptix, my favorite. An 1/8 sinker and a finesse worm, and just be real patient. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to fish on this high bluebird day, in and around cover. Got a few fish trying to bed, but we're just going to fish slow and grind out a few bites. And that's what's great about fishing with this light line. Piece of cover right there. Creates some good shade. One of the things you need to do is, on days like today, they're not going to chase. They're just not going to chase. They feel like they've got a head cold with all the high pressure. They're not going to move. They will eat, just like you. You'll get up off the couch and go to the refrigerator and get you a snack when you don't feel good. So one of the things I like to do is just like I'm fishing in Florida. When I fish in Florida with a Texas rig, I make a cast, it hits the bottom. I do not move it for 5 to 10 seconds. I do not move it. And that's about what you have to do on these post-frontal days. It's just about what you have to do sometimes is throw it up next to a piece of cover and let it sit. Just let that bad boy lay there and not move. Fishing like this is like watching paint dry and watching grass grow. You can't get in a hurry. Oh, I missed him, doggone it. That's how funky they bite. Now I'm gonna throw right back in there. That fish just, it's almost like he had to bite that thing. Could have been a bluegill for that matter. That fish had it or was just nipping at it when I picked up on it after letting it sit for about 10 seconds. Actually gotten by the piece of cover I was throwing at. Not much of a bite, just a hedge, just a punch. He did move it though, it was moving off a little bit.
Introducing the all-new Tour Series, the only true cable steered trolling motor with GPS anchor. with the impact breakaway and rugged metal outer column you need, the Zero Flex metal foot pedal you want, and traditional cables that provide smooth, responsive steering. All built with the industry's most powerful lift assist system, truly universal high-definition integrated sonar imaging, and the industry's most accurate pinpoint GPS anchor. Now that's tournament grade. That's Motor Guide Tour.
Hi, I'm Mark Zona.
What? I'm Mark Zona.
Well, I need a performance braid for finesse presentations.
And I need a performance braid for power fishing. Seaguar Smackdown High-Vis Flash Green lets me see line movement for those subtle bites. Smackdown Low-Vis Stealth Gray blends in to make my presentations more natural. Both are 8 strands in a perfectly round weave. And for me, it's the longest casting and quietest braid on the planet. Smackdown Braid from Seaguar, always the best.
Kevin, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just filling in for Billy.
I need 660 shad crankbaits in the Series 5 model.
We're out.
You're not out. You got all kinds of them right there.
We're out.
Kevin, I need 6.
Have a lollipop.
I do not want a lollipop.
Have a lollipop.
Do you have it in sexy shad color?
Fish and win with Skeeter Real Money. Fish out of your Skeeter boat, win a Skeeter approved contingency paying event, and you could add $5,000 to your winnings. Just enter, fish, and win. It's that easy. Rules and conditions apply. Visit SkeeterBoats.com and click the Real Money logo to register and learn more, or visit your local Skeeter dealer. Fish, win, get paid. Up to $5,000. Go to SkeeterBoats.com and see why now is the best time to enter, fish, and win with Skeeter Real Money.
Not all fishermen are created equal. But then again, not all fishing rods and reels are created equal. It's about getting your bait in just the right spot, and then reaping the rewards. It's about confidence in your equipment, knowing that it won't let you down in that moment of truth. It's about a feel. It's about a difference. It's about Lew's rods and reels. Feel the difference.
The bluebird skies and post-frontal conditions aren't very favorable for Mark. He's recorded just one bite and struck out. It can be very easy to get frustrated and put the boat on a trailer on days like these. But instead, Mark's going to adapt to the conditions he's been given. It's time to pull the motor guide up and do some searching.
Gotta make an adjustment. I'm gonna get back down here at the lower end of the lake, fish off out a little bit deeper. This is such a high bluebird situation, and I'm gonna pick up a drop shot. Another one of those finesse presentations that was brought from the West Coast to the Bassmaster Tournament Trail. And this darn thing, it's a weight, it's the bait, above the weight, up off the bottom, and I can leave it in one place and shake it, and it looks really, really natural. So I'm gonna make an adjustment. It happens all the time. I would love to come out into a lake and fish how I want to fish. Sometimes I get to, but today the weather's not allowing me to do that. You know, with the drop shot, I've got 8-pound Seaguar InvizX married to a 1/4 ounce Strike King tungsten sinker with a 4.5 inch perfect plastic finesse worm with a #1 extra wide gap Gamakatsu hook in it. But here's a little caveat that I always do, is I put a little swivel up here. Doesn't hurt my fishing at all, doesn't hurt my bites, but it's a little bitty Spro swivel that cuts down on all the line twists. Because when this whole rig falls, it puts a lot of twist in your line. And I found over the years by putting that little swivel there, that cuts that out. Doesn't look the best, but I'm into function, not fashion anyway. I've never had that line break. I've never had a swivel break. Even up at St. Lawrence when I'm fighting those giant smallmouth around in that current and those 5 and 6 pound smallmouth, I do it every time I fish like this, because you'll get a lot of twist in your line with a drop shot. All right, there goes my rig. You can watch it going down right now. See it going down right there? That's headed right to that fish. That's right in the area where that fish just moved. They're moving vertically in the water column pretty quick. And the only time bass tend to do that is when they're around bait and they're feeding. So what I think I'm actually chasing down this riprap bank right now is a school of bluegill. Bluegill are very active. They move up. They're very curious. They move up and down in the water column quite a bit when you're fishing. So I really don't think those are bass that I've been looking at because they'd come down, they'd kind of look at my goods, and then they'd turn and go away from it. And then they'd come way high in the water column. So you can learn a lot about what you're seeing on live scope just by the way they act and the way they move. Bass tend not to move fast. Crappie tend to stay right there in that piece of cover, that piece of brush, that stake bed, or whatever you've got in front of you that you're fishing. And bluegill are they're all over the world. I missed them. I left it short. I'll reel in, do it again. They're at 35 feet now. Moving away from me. There goes my rig. It's almost to the bottom at 40 feet. I'm 5 feet in front of those fish. I saw that one on live scope right there. Go down and get it. That's a good one right there. There's about 8 of them right there. I want to keep off of them. But I saw that fish move to it on live scope. I sure did. This is where a good fish and 8-pound test line, you got to be a little careful with them. Come here, big guy. He got him a little bit of a 4-inch finesse worm, didn't he? Grab that line and get me a mouthful of fish. There we go. All right. Got him. Got him, got him, got him. Drilled him. Look here how this fish is hooked. I'm gonna stay off this bunch of fish right here. There's about 8 or 10 of them right there. But this is where the drop shot comes in. Look, he is drilled right in the top of the nose. I mean, he is in there good. That Gamakatsu got him perfect. All right, that's a good one. Little pre-spawn fish, fatty, out here deep. All right, that's number 1. Get out here, big one. See the dock piling right there. See the dock? You can see fish moving from left to right. There's about 5 of them that just moved around the corner of that dock. Ease up just a little tighter. You can see the structure of the dock right there. There's the dock. Now you can see a piece of cover to the left of the dock piling. You can see a fish up there pretty high, far left of it, moving to your left. That corner of that dock had about 5 or 6 fish moving right there. There we go. This is so good for. That fish is moving back to the right a little bit. He's up there shallow. Look back a little bit to the left now. There's 2 fish right there, suspended up next to the dock. And there's a whole lot of little old fish to the left right there. You know, the disadvantage to fishing this way is because I have such a small piece of plastic on there, it's attractive to bluegill, it's attractive to crappie, it's attractive to everything. So you have to understand you're going to get extra bites. Ooh, yeah. Rattle it. He didn't need it. Got him. Not a big fish, but I got him. Not a big fish, but I got him. I drilled him right back in the top of the head with that gamakatsu right there. That's one of those fish that's moving pretty quick. I'll get back in there and see if I can get another one real quick.
Not all fishermen are created equal. But then again, not all fishing rods and reels are created equal. It's about getting your bait in just the right spot and then reaping the rewards. It's about confidence in your equipment, knowing that it won't let you down in that moment of truth. It's about a feel. It's about a difference. It's about loose rods and reels. Feel the difference.
Kevin, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just filling in for Billy.
I need 660 shad crankbaits in the Series 5 model.
We're out.
You're not out. You got all kinds of them right there.
We're out.
Kevin, I need 6.
Have a lollipop.
I do not want a lollipop.
Have a lollipop.
Do you have it the sexy shad color?
Hi, I'm Mark Zona. What? I'm Mark Zona. Well, I need a performance braid for finesse presentations. And I need a performance braid for power fishing. Seaguar Smackdown High Vis Flash Green lets me see line movement for those subtle bites. Smackdown Low Vis Stealth Gray blends in to make my presentations more natural. Both are 8 strands in a perfectly round weave. And for me, it's the longest casting and quietest braid on the planet. Smackdown Braid from Seaguar, always the best.
Introducing the all-new Tour Series, the only true cable steered trolling motor with GPS anchor. With the impact breakaway and rugged metal outer column you need, the Zero Flex metal foot pedal you want, and traditional cables that provide smooth, responsive steering. All built with the industry's most powerful lift assist system, truly universal high-definition integrated sonar imaging, and the industry's most accurate pinpoint GPS anchor. Now that's tournament grade. That's Motor Guide Tour.
Fish and win with Skeeter Real Money. Fish out of your Skeeter boat, win a Skeeter approved contingency paying event, and you could add $5,000 to your winnings. Just enter, fish, and win. It's that easy. Rules and conditions apply. Visit SkeeterBoats.com and click the Real Money logo to register and learn more, or visit your local Skeeter dealer. Fish, win, get paid up to $5,000. Go to SkeeterBoats.com and see why now is the best time to enter, fish, and win with Skeeter Real Money.
The drop shot and Garmin LiveScope combination has put some bass in the boat, but they aren't near the size of what Mark's looking for. He's managed to get a lot of bites, not all of them bass, and he's seen plenty of fish using the LiveScope technology. However, this is still a very tough day. Mark is going to move again, this time headed back to the shallows where fishing's a bit windier. Things may just get a little wacky.
To the whack. Trying to put the wind in my favor and break this surface up. Even in this June clear water, this wind, you've got to break it up. The wind helps you. The wind's your friend anytime, just about. And when conditions are this tough, that wind at my back, it's making it slightly, chopping this up, cutting. There's one bit it right then. See, that's a little better fish here, I believe. Yeah, look at there. There you go. Just like I was saying, get the wind at my back. And he breaks this up a little bit. That's a real nice bass right there. It's a real nice bass. Got the old wacky worm. See, it'll perfect plastic up the line there a little bit. Kind of hold on. Come here, biggie. Nice bass. Nice bass right there. Nice fish. Again, this is as slight line as you can get. This is 8. He's got it good. Come here. Got him. Got him, got him. How about that? Drilled him. Right there in the top of the head. Number 2 round bend gamakatsu. Look at that fat dog right there. Now that's a good one. But by putting the wind at my back and breaking this surface up, doggone, I got a good bite. And that's what it takes sometimes. It's just that little little help. This water's so clean. In clear water, fishing in the wind is a big, big advantage to the angler. Now I can see the bottom in this scenario in 6 to 8 feet of water. And sometimes I fish lakes that are even cleaner than that. I'm always trying to fish in the wind. Man, did that one get it out here on that outside edge. It just loaded up. Just loaded up. Good fish right there. Oh, he came off. I got the best out of him. That's all right.
Introducing the all-new Tour Series, the only true cable steer trolling motor with GPS anchor. With the impact breakaway and rugged metal outer column you need, the ZeroFlex metal foot pedal you want, and traditional cables that provide smooth, responsive steering. All built with the industry's most powerful lift assist system, truly universal high-definition integrated sonar imaging, and the industry's most accurate pinpoint GPS anchor. Now that's tournament grade. That's Motor Guide Tour.
Kevin, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just filling in for Billy.
I need 660 shad crankbaits in the Series 5 model.
We're out.
You're not out. You got all kinds of them right there.
We're out.
Kevin, I need 6.
Have a lollipop.
I do not want a lollipop.
Have a lollipop.
Do you have it in sexy shad color?
Hi, I'm Mark Zona. What? I'm Mark Zona. Well, I need a performance braid for finesse presentations.
And I need a performance braid for power fishing. Seaguar Smackdown High-Vis Flash Green lets me see line movement for those subtle bites. Smackdown Low-Vis Stealth Gray blends in to make my presentations more natural. Both are 8 strands in a perfectly round weave. And for me, it's the longest casting and quietest braid on the planet. Smackdown Braid from Seaguar, always the best.
Not all fishermen are created equal. But then again, not all fishing rods and reels are created equal. It's about getting your bait in just the right spot, and then reaping the rewards. It's about confidence in your equipment, knowing that it won't let you down in that moment of truth. It's about a feel. It's about a difference. It's about lose rods and reels. Feel the difference.
Fish and win with Skeeter Real Money. Fish out of your Skeeter boat, win a Skeeter approved contingency paying event, and you could add $5,000 to your winnings. Just enter, fish, and win. It's that easy. Rules and conditions apply. Visit SkeeterBoats.com and click the Real Money logo to register and learn more, or visit your local Skeeter dealer. Fish, win, get paid up to $5,000. Go to SkeeterBoats.com and see why now is the best time to enter, fish, and win with Skeeter Real Money.
The switch to windy areas has paid off almost instantly. Although fishing in the wind can be tough, it can also be very successful. Mark is starting to prove that being versatile on tough days can quickly pay off. Paying attention to fish behavior, seasonal patterns, and weather conditions can be the difference between a fishless day or a slow but successful day on the water.
It's like watching paint dry to me. It's such a slow technique. But every time one bites it, you never know whether he's going to be this long or this long on this wacky worm. You never know. And that's what's so endearing about it. Sometimes you get that little tick and he ends up being a 6 or 7 pounder. There's one. That's a good one. Good little fish. Look at that. Just got heavy. It just got heavy. It didn't do anything. It just got heavy. Look at there. So pretty in that clean water. The whack messed his afternoon up, didn't it? I'm just afraid to. Come here, you got your mouth open. Gotcha. Another nice one on the old wacky worm. How about that? Old moon juice. That little fatty. Nice bass. Like I said, you never know whether he's a 6 pounder or he's a 2.5 pounder. You never know. Don't know if he's a 6 incher either. A worm just falling, weightless, and then you just gets heavy. It is an effective way to fish. There's no doubt about it. So darn effective. Just natural, that thing just falls. Bass tend to like to feed up, just feed up on things just because of the way their mouth is shaped, that upward shape of that bottom jaw. It's easier for them to be more effective. And this technique just totally works for that. Good one on high bluebird days. Less is more. Nice little old fish. Look at there. Ooh. Old hook got him right where he's supposed to, right in the top of the nose. It's that line sing. I love that sound with that light line. All right, 1, 2, 3, gotcha. Look at there, he's just caught right there. That's the way you catch him. It's hard to lose that bass when he's caught right there in the top of that nose. Wacky. Wacky stuff. I love it. Got him. That's a nice little bass right there. Wacky worm got him. A good fish right there. Look at there. There's another nice fish. Heck fire. That's a lot bigger fish than I thought he was. Pretty clear water. Look at him right there. Oh, come back here, bud. Come back here, bud. Old drag just slowing him down. This there. Poles down where I can fight this fish. That's a nice one right there. Doggone it. Tough day. That's a good thick fish too. Don't you do it. Golly, I hate it when they do that. They always know when to do that. Come here. Come here. Gotcha. Looky there. There's no post spawner right there. Right in the top of the nose with that little gamakatsu hook. Come out of there. Well, it's been a tough day. A nice fish to end the day. Come back and watch us make all kinds of changes to get you a show done on Mark Menendez Bass TV. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned a little bit about tough conditions. That made my day right there. Get out of here, big dog.
Mark Menendez Bass TV is brought to you by Skeeter Boats, Seaguar, Lose, Feel the Difference, Strike King Lure Company, Motor Guide, Never Stop. Closed captioning provided by Die Safe.